I'm Bob Brunkow. I'm with the Belleville Historical Society and most every other local historical society in the area. I'm on the second floor of the Art on the Square building, overlooking Belleville's birthplace, the public square. In 1813, the territorial government of Illinois directed that St. Clair County move its courthouse from Cahokia, and a delegation from the county met with the local farmer here, George Blair, and he offered inducements that convinced the county that they should move to his farm, and that is the beginning of Belleville. The square was a place for civic activity. The first two courthouses that were built in Belleville were built directly on the square. The county jail was on the square, the pillory was on the square. Late in the 1850s, the government of St. Clair County decided that they needed a larger courthouse, so they bought property just to the south of the square, and that's where they built the third courthouse, the famous Civil War era brick courthouse with the temple front. That remained the courthouse for the county until 1972, when it was demolished to make way the courthouse which is presently here. That courthouse took out not only that temple front 1860s courthouse, but also all of the buildings fronting the courthouse on the southwest quadrant of the square. And in 1862, the city decided they would build a park. And this sets the stage for one of those controversies, contention between aesthetics and commerce. But then in 1865, reversed course and demolished the park and replaced it with a pavement. So the entire square at that point was paved and was used primarily for transportation. As the result of this 1865 decision, Mayor Burkhardt and his faction on the city council resigned in protest. In 1937, after agitation from some of the Turners, a group of volunteers built the first Veterans Memorial fountain in the middle of the square. And this was on the square for a number of decades. In the 1960s, it needed maintenance, and there was a faction that said, it costs too much, take it out, it impedes traffic. But at that time, the decision was, well, make the repairs and keep it functional. And in the 1980s, again, this time, a civic group arose, backed by the veterans organizations, and they built a new fountain, the fountain which is currently on the square, replacing the concrete fountain with the granite fountain that we see now.